Yeah, good afternoon, good morning, good evening, wherever you're watching from. This is a technical analysis video on Bitcoin. This is a technical analysis video on Bitcoin, and this is the monthly time frame. If you see, if you watch this monthly time frame, you will see that we are in a very obvious uptrend. Very obvious uptrend. There is no doubt about this uptrend. We're in a very, very obvious uptrend. Now we have a retest of this massive trend line. We're in an obvious uptrend, so definitely whatever you should be trading should be a sort of moving towards the the movement of the market, following the movement of the market. That is what you should definitely be doing at this time. So if you scale down to the weekly time frame, where you will see things more clearly and more concisely, you will notice that there is a retest on this massive. So I don't know people that are still calling for 44,000, where they are getting their analysis from, because we have already retested this massive supply demand zone of 49,000, or rather 48,000 something. So this is a very good buy level. I mean, this place, if you had an opportunity to take a trade from here, this is a very good buy level for people. And if you had taken any trade from here, you would have been in a massive profits by now. This is the weekly time frame, but definitely you cannot start trading on the weekly time frame. Where we take entries from is from the daily time frame or the 4 hourly time frame. So this is a massive. If you watch the weekly time frame closely, you see that we are in a massive bull flag. No doubt about that. We're in a massive bull flag. There is no doubt about that fact. This is a massive bull flag. This is a trend line which we actually broke out of and closed above. But if we go down to the daily time frame, we will see things more clearly. So let's go down to the daily time frame and see something. If we are missing anything, this is a daily time frame, and then this zone is actually very biased, because we have to wait for, sorry for that, this zone is very biased because there are obvious support and resistance levels. Me, I am not trading this bull flag. Actually, I'm following the levels of the market. We had a level here which I took a trade from here. If you're following me on Twitter, Crypto or Toshi on Twitter, I'll tag my Twitter handle here. If you're following me on Twitter, you see where I entered this market when we were trading around this very zone, around this price. I took a trade here when this thing broke down, but I closed it when I saw reversals. I took a sell trade around this zone when it broke out, but I closed it when I saw reversals. And then when I saw something which I will show you very soon, I took a trade around this zone again. So I took a trade around here. If you drop down to the 4 hour time frame, you see a zone here. I took a trade around this zone, and this is a very high probability trade. I took a trade around this zone. So if you scale down, let me remove this line because I don't really trade this bull flag. I don't trade it. I follow levels of the market. I just use the bull flag for analysis. So that is my own style of trading. So if you clone this and then take it up to this level, you will see very obvious uh, market pattern here. What the market is showing here is a breakout and a retest with a double bottom. Breakout of this, a retest with a what? A double bottom. So I'm in terms of market analysis, I'm expecting a pull back or pull up to this very zone. Either we stop here and consolidate, or we go above here and continue going up. So Definitely this is a very good buy area, a very good buy zone if you want to buy the market. So but let me take you back somewhere in terms of teaching you the style I trade with. When we were trading around this level, let's use this zone. When we were trading around this level, let's go to the daily time frame. When we are trading around this level, around this zone, we had we had this level. When we were trading around there, we had this level as our range high, and then we had this level as our range low. You understand? This was in from here to down to this place was around the month of August. So we cut this whole sell because when we got to this level, we had a counter trend line break here. We had a counter trend line break here. We had a counter trend line that went like this, and then we broke it, and then we went back down to this level. So it will only take you just one trade to move down to this level and make all your money. And then when we got to this point, we started doing what? We started reversing towards the upside with obvious technical reasons. We reversed back to this upside. We broke out of it and did what I call a deviation. We deviated and went back inside. Now, when we went back inside, we did not continue going down. We didn't continue going down. If you scale down to the 4 hour time frame, you see what happened there. We broke below this zone. We broke below this zone. We broke below this zone. We retested, and then we went back down to this zone. You understand? Then we retested this zone as a supply level and went back down to retest where this zone. You understand? This is a 4 hour time frame. So what happened here? This thing broke down. This thing broke down from here and then came and made a stop around this level. This is a very high demand level, even on the daily time frame. You understand? So I bought I bought somewhere here too. I bought somewhere here, and then we went all the way up to this zone, and then I sold here. The market consolidated a lot around this level. The market consolidated a lot around this level. So we broke down, we went back down to this zone. This was a very huge sell for me, and then we went back up to this level as a buy. This was a very big buy for me. And now what happened here? We broke out of this level. We broke out of this level. We broke out of this level. We tested, showing you that this is a massive support zone, and then continued going up. You understand? But there's how I trade the market. I don't try to compress everything into and then maybe chat everything together. I choose where the market is trending at that point, where the price is at that very point. And now the price is in this level. This is where the price, this area is where the price is trading. So any analysis I'm making or any chart I'm drawing will be in relation to the immediate zone of support or zone of resistance, as you can see. So that's what I normally do. So at this level, we had a sort of this is our level, this is our range low, this is our range low. If you clone it, we pick up our range high. If if you can see, if you clone it, we pick up our range high. So what we are now doing now is what I call the breakout, the retest, and then I'm hoping that we make a continuation towards the upside. I am long at this time. If it stops me out, fine. I am only following my rules. So we broke out, we retested, and now we are hoping to continue going up. Now, if we continue going up, this is what I normally do. When there is nothing immediate to see here, I go back. That is when I go back. Now, this is a daily time frame. We broke out, we retested. So where I'm expecting to take my first level profit is at this level. at this level. This is my first level to profit. So for my second level, what I will do is now that I will go back. I'll compress the chart and see where the market will most likely make another stop. So this is our first level target around this level, which coincides with this level too. This level coincides with this level too. So but this will be a first level target. So for myself, second level target, this will be my second level target or final target for this particular trade. As you can see, I'm not even using the I'm not if you go to CT, you see people using this line, although it's part of the whole game, but I'm trying to make my trading style very simple. So if you are looking at this thing now, you won't even maybe know, you cannot say if this thing is trying to respect is don't let me show you something. You cannot really say if this thing is trying to respect this thing or trying to respect this one. You can't say or trying to respect this one. So this is where we are now. That's why I'm not using this thing. I'm just trading level by level. If we break this level, where is the next level we are most likely to reach? This is the next level. So if you are in this trade, this particular level is your first level profit. Let me show you. This particular level, this particular zone is your first level. This particular zone is your first level. This particular zone is your second level for now. So that is the only trade you have here. Every other thing maybe comes later. Now, but if you want to use trend line, I also advocate that you use the immediate past trend line that is working here. And if you follow this immediate past, first touch, second touch, we have broken out of this particular trend. If you follow this immediate trend line, if you can see. So now go down to the 4 hourly time frame. If you go down to 4 hour time frame, you will see something that is actually very beautiful. You see that we broke out. There are so many rejections. There are actual rejections here. There is a massive rejection at this point. There is a massive rejection at this point. Then there is also a massive rejection at this very point on the 4 hourly time frame. Even on the daily time frame, the rejection also reflected on the daily time frame. If you go to the daily time frame, if you go to the daily time frame, you see that we had these massive rejections on the daily time frame. If you see, we have these massive rejections on the daily time frame. You have these massive rejections on the daily time frame. So I'm actually hoping anything can happen in the market true, but I'm hoping that we at least come and retest this very zone. I'm hoping we come and retest this very area. Come and retest it. At least if I take my first level profit and move my stop loss to break even, I will actually close for the month. I won't be trading Bitcoin again for the month till I see a very good, important, and sweet setup. You understand? So let me remove this line. It confuses the hell out of me. I only use it for analysis. I don't leave it on my chart. So this is what I'm actually looking at. This is what I'm actually looking at. This is what I'm actually looking at. You understand? This is what I'm actually looking at. If the only time I will change bias is if this thing breaks below this zone. If it breaks below here, makes a retest, then we'll be hoping to move down here. But on our way down here, we not just move down because there's a supply level here. On our way down here, we take our first level target at this very point, because it coincides with this supply level. Then we go down to this point. So this is perfect. Uh, we like call it a textbook pattern, just rules of price action that I follow for my trades. You understand? I follow it step by step. I don't follow the bandwagon. So that is my technical analysis on Bitcoin. I trade only Bitcoin for now. That's the pair I understand the most because everybody is trading Bitcoin. Most people are trading, and when most people and institutions are trading Bitcoin, it becomes more easier to trade. Thank you very much, and We will make another video for you tomorrow.